kind of at home. I didn't like it. When I saw him talking to me in front of that painting, Mark, he didn't look at it once.
Oh. The power of your discourse, perhaps?
That painting fills the room. He didn't look at it once.
He's not employed to look.
He's like the guy in the Sistine Chapel who doesn't bother to look up. I'm serious, Mark. It's why he's... The guy doesn't know what's above him. It's why the guy's got power.
McKinney! It's late.
Okay.
What did he say?
He said you would disappoint me. What's funny about that? You're right, it's late.
It's Mickey Spillane, yeah?
Yeah, Spillane. My gun is quick.
My gun is quick.
The only book my dad ever bought me. For my 15th. I think he stole it from a library.
Did you know him?
A week later, he was dead.
Mickey Spillane?
Ah.
McKinney!
I missed the funeral. Ma was there, my sister, and the priest. That was it. 45 years.
I never heard of that writer.
Just 3 people. 14 years later, I walk into the gallery, and there he is. Right back in my heart, because although he was unloving and unloved, in that moment of looking, he was recognized and forgiven.
I never met your father, but if I had, I'm sure the indifference would have been mutual.
I should go.
McKinney was here to sell my stuff. What about you, Joseph?
Me? I'm here to make you a little more famous than Warhol.
McKinney will be here tomorrow.
Okay.
But tonight, we are getting drunk.
What time is he here? Maybe it's best I'm not around.
I know that too. What is it?
Mozart.
Beautiful.
My mother liked it a lot. She used to play it to us when we were kids. She liked it a lot.
Yeah, it's very lovely. Romantic restraint. Beautiful.
I could tell you liked Mozart. You were a lover of his music.
You could?
My father didn't agree with that stuff. That's how he used to put it. He would never say he disliked certain music or it didn't appeal to his taste. He would just disagree with it. He had a strong disagreement with Mozart. He said it wasn't right to play them to children, boys in particular. Didn't do me any harm.
I may go out later to get some stuff.
Don't worry, I got some yesterday while he was sleeping.
Well, I may go out anyway.
He and Mother used to fall out over that. Not in front of us, but we knew. And other stuff, too. Not just Mozart. Christ, how long has this been here?
What color?
Yellow?
5 years.
It's a terrible thing. I sometimes think if Da hadn't gone when he did, I'd still be cutting grass in Tottenville. I am weak.
Tottenville.
We could use some help in this place before McKinney...
Fuck him! I remember the night the guy evicted us from our apartment in Portland. Before he showed, we all sat and watched as my mother cleaned the place from top to bottom. She knew it would make no difference. He would still come, we would still go, but she cleaned the place for the son of a bitch. My son, the painter.
Don't let him in.
What are you gonna do? Buy everything I got?
If I had the money, Mark, I'd buy everything you've got.
Well, you're a big shot. Right, let's start with that one. $40,000, no commission. Set it off against tax. Too big for the beach house.
There's no beach house, Mark.
Well, wherever. I don't know where you people live. The young guy took over my studio at the Bowery. Smart ass. I gave him a good deal. Cut price. You know I gave him that.
You did?
Sure I did. Smart ass. I said to him, if you find anything here, you're to bring it over here. 2 days later, he's standing at the door with a drop sheet. You know what a drop sheet is? It's a big piece of cloth. You put it under the painting to catch the shit, protect the floor a little. So he's standing there, holding out this thing for me. This big, shitty piece of rag. Here, Mark, he said, I found something. Smart ass.
Mark, it's a compliment. He brought it all the way uptown.
Smart ass. He couldn't even paint. I never knew a guy laugh so much for so little reason. I call him now, he doesn't return.
Maybe he's busy, Mark.
Busy? I'm busy. What's he busy for? Fuck him. What's so funny? I'll say this for you, Joe. You know your place. Respectful. No bullshit. What you see is what you get. I don't see a lot, but I know where I stand. I like that. What do you mean, yeah?
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
That's right. Last time my brother came over here, what for? He stood around the whole time, didn't know what to do with the place, nothing to sell, I guess, just stood around here. I said to him, go see the Statue of Liberty.
He said.
He says, I don't like sculpture.
You said.
He says, I don't like sculpture. The man's a shot. Takes after his father.
The last time I saw my father alive was when I watched him sliding around after his heart finally exploded on the Staten Island ferry. 4 years later, I graduated from Brooklyn College with a short piece about a middle-aged man whose heart explodes on a ferry. To me, it was nothing. An incident to hang a few ideas on, but to my mother, I prefer you get a lower grade and keep him a little dignity. Even you don't graduate is better. Which struck me as a kind of weird thing to say when the only dignity she'd been allowed was after he'd gone. Cold in here. She got me interested in art, too. Not this kind of stuff, just pictures. She had a lot of reproductions for magazines, mainly. I don't think my father agreed with them either. Jeez, Mark! I could be pitching hay someplace instead of hobnobbing with the cutting edge of contemporary expression. You want some breakfast? Mark?
We need some stuff.
I got it. It's been a charmed life in many respects. Not always, naturally. That's impossible. How can it be? But when I think about it...
I have to fight.
Nothing comes on a plate. Take my sister, for example. She works hard. I mean hard. Shopping, cooking, housework, mother, and on top of all that, there's a part-time job to hold down. Money's got to come from someplace, right? No complaints. Doesn't say a word. Nothing at all. And why? Because that is what she's chosen to do. She's happy.
How do you know she's happy if she doesn't say anything?
No complaints. I already told you that. If she were unhappy, there would be complaints.
To who?
What?
To whom would she complain?
Honest, Mark, I don't know. To me, I guess. But she doesn't, because in some ways her life is also charmed. Take you and me as an example. I have nothing in the world. I mean, not to speak of. No family, but my life is huge. Feels like a great teeming cathedral all around me, full of light and color, expectant. My life shines for me. You, on the other hand, have everything. Wealth, status, recognition, and Mark, it's what you deserve. Even love. Love is given, but what do you take? You know? It's a... what's the word?
Anomaly.
That's it. My life is a cathedral, yet I have nothing. Yours has become a black room, yet you have it all. Don't feel sorry for my sister. That's all I'm saying. In New York City. What do you know? Gwen's McKinley here? Who? McKinley. What time?
I didn't call yet.
Maybe tomorrow he'll call?
It's not important.
Of course it's important, Mark. These men handle your work. They should be respectful.
They respect me.
I'm not saying they don't respect you, Mark. I'm saying they should be seen to respect you.
People.
When he comes, I'll take a walk. I think that's for the best.
It's okay if you're here.
I don't want to be an embarrassment, you know? I mean, he might think you're a homosexual or something. Counterproductive. It's best I take a walk. Warhol, he's okay. The problem with Warhol being a homosexual, it's a good thing, you know? Maybe for an artist. I can stay.
No.
I mean, for Christ's sake, for all I know, you may be that.
I'm not a homosexual.
Then I'll take a walk. The situation can be interpreted, that's my point. Erroneously. You, me, Mel. What happened to McKinley? Where is that man? New York. I came here with Carol once, among others. I mean at different times. About 3 years ago, with Carol. You got any heating in this place? Mel called again last night. I let it ring. It was Mel. Jesus, Mark, no wonder you're so forgetful. This place. It's what comes of being so disorganized. You become forgetful. It affects your thinking. Cleanliness is next to godliness, okay? So order is next to thought. You can't think straight because you're up to your eyes in shit. What are you doing in there? Mark? I think you're just standing in there. Next thing we need is some paint on the walls, brighten the place up. You need your half-light, I understand that, but there's your personal welfare to be considered. Never mind the paintings, you could use a little light yourself. You can tell just by looking at you it's a little light you could use. Help you to release a little. Your heart. To open things out. Christ, Mark, when I look at you sometimes I wish I could just pump you full of sunlight. First things first, coat the paint. You're a wonderful painter, Mark. What are you doing?
I'm putting on my shoes.
You're taking a walk, then? The time I first saw that painting, I thought my heart would stop right there in the gallery. Really, I thought I'd choke. My throat was that tight. If you depend on the company of others, you must choose your friends with care. It makes me mad when I see the people you have around you, freeloaders and money grubbers. I can feel them out there in clusters. It's repulsive. Lloyd, McKinley, dead men. The whole stinking city dead. Small wonder you have to shut yourself away like this. You have to protect yourself. Protect who you are. Find strength. That's why I'm here. To help you do that. To protect what you are. To fight.
It's McKinney.
What?
His name is McKinney.
What do you mean?
You keep calling him McKinley. It's McKinney. How's the epitaph? Are we getting that?
Don't break the flow, Mark.
I'm glad I'm proving so inspirational.
What?
I'm an inspiration to you.
I know that! Shit, I've lost the thread.
I'll take a walk.
What for?
You need to work.
It's okay, I just need quiet. Fuck it.
Maybe you could ask me some questions.
What questions?
Maybe it would help if you asked me questions.
It's okay, I just need quiet.
Frank, I got somebody here. It's a writer, Frank, a writer. No, maybe later.
Jeez.
Sorry. That was the writer, Frank. He lost his thread. His thread. It's frustrating. Yeah, afternoon is best. You keep well.
Who's that?
Sorry, Joe.
Who called?
That was Lloyd.
What did he want?
He says McKinney's coming in the afternoon.
I'll take a walk. Get this place straightened out. It seems to get filthy by itself. Keep the place clean. It's easier to think straight. Look at it. You just throw it all on the floor. Your trousers. There's the studio area where you paint and the living area where you live. You gotta keep them separate. Clean and clear. And the kitchen area. There's no respect for food in there. Look at it. It's a good place. It has potential. You need to respect it. The window, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful place. Why are you filling it with shit? You broke my thread. It's dead in here. Why did I come? have to smoke the whole time? I can't breathe in here. Place is a mess.
It was a pilgrimage.
What?
You came as a pilgrim, that's why you came. We're nearly finished.
With what?
The writing. I could use a little...
What?
Privacy, Joe.
When's McKinney here?
I don't know.
When he comes, I'll take a walk. I don't want to interfere.
Well, maybe by then we could wrap it up.
Wrap what up?
If you finished your writing, we could, you know, wrap it up.
Want me to go?
I'm saying when you finish your writing, you can go. When you finish...
When I'm finished, I can go. That's right. When you keep making noise, so it's taking me more time to finish.
I'll be quiet.
You want me to go?
I want you to finish your work, Joe.
Well, I ain't gonna finish, Mark. Not while you keep talking the whole time. I can't concentrate.
I'll be quiet.
You need your privacy, Mark.
Yes, Joe, when you've done your
Privacy,
typing...
fucking privacy. I respect that. What I don't respect is a guy who spends 4 days talking to a stranger, a guy who might get him in the movies when he's got a wife and kids 1 block away he hasn't seen in nearly a week. Christ, we all need fucking privacy. I understand that.
Don't talk about Mel.
How can I? I've never seen her. All I know is she doesn't respect your fucking privacy. Maybe I don't respect it either. That's okay. I can go back to the West Coast, write something that's gonna make some money. How about that? I can deal with that prospect. Because there's nothing happening here, Mark, except I get bullied, patronized, and then hit with the privacy clause.
It's my place.
Sure, it's your place, because outside nobody listens. Not anymore. Clifford, Warhol, not interested. Mal, where's she gone? Small wonder I can't write. I got nothing to write. There's nothing to write about in your life, Mark, because there's nothing left. We'll get the place straightened out for the guy.
I looked at your writing, Joseph. That was the original agreement, was it not?
Yes.
Yeah. Came as no little surprise to me to find that some of it was of interest.
That's right, Marcus. What I'm saying to you...
One piece in particular caught my attention. It was amongst your papers. It took the form of a short newspaper clipping. I have it about me. Where is it? Carol Lombard's tragically early death in a plane crash denied the motion picture industry one of its brightest stars. The Tottenville Society of Film will be marking the 20th anniversary of this sad event with a series of her movies. There then follows a series of dates, times, ticket prices, all care of the Staten Island Gazette. It is dated as of 1 month ago, and I take it to be your first and only published piece of work. Am I correct?
My thoughts. Do I go through your paintings every time you leave the building?
I don't, as a rule, leave.
I respect your work, Mark. I see no reason why you shouldn't do the same for me.
Respect?
Yes, I didn't come here to have...
You came here because you wish to meet me.
Yes, that's right, Mark. I had to.
You wish to meet me because you are an admirer of my paintings. They are, in your view, works of art. I am an artist. I create works of art. 40 years I've fought for recognition. Even today, this recognition is far from unanimous.
I don't care what...
40 years for a place on the perch! And you arrive here as an opportunist, a hack, if you will forgive me, as it subsequently transpires a not very successful one with a non-existent wife from the movies. And yet, and I say this with some astonishment, within 5 days you seem to have attained the position of artist. With corresponding demands on the world's respect. It's a remarkable progress.
I had to see you.
I almost took you for a serious man, and now I find I've wasted 5 days of my life on a schmuck from Tottenham.
If I'd come as I was, you wouldn't have seen me.
That is correct.
But you let in a parasite like
Take your stuff.
I came to help.
Kind.
You're not happy.
I'm happy, Joe.
Those people out there,
Which people?
they mean you harm. They don't understand what it means to be an artist.
I can take care of myself.
Mel? We could work together, Mark. You could paint and I would do my writing.
Joseph.
Improve, and we could face people like Lloyd. We could be safe.
I'm safe.
You'll get broken. They'll do it. They'll break you wide open. Look at you. You can't even dress yourself properly. The place is a mess. It stinks. You live like an animal. It's the truth. If you can't keep your yourself clean, they'll kill you.
I promised to wash, Joe.
You're not listening to me. I can help you.
You don't even like me.
That was before. Now it's different. It's different now.
I'm not a likable fellow.
Nor am I, Mark. I'm not likable either.
Sounds ideal.
I can help you confront them.
Who?
McKinney, these people.
Like you confronted your father, Joe.
That's right, just like that.
Hid behind your mother, listened to Mozart, waited for his heart to explode, and then forgiveness. Stood in front of a fucking painting and forgave it.
That's right, it's what I did.
Go home.
They'll kill us.
Sacramento, if that's where you live. Tottenville, wherever.
I can't.
Go
Don't let him in.
home. You can ride at home. I promise to wash.
Your indifference would have been mutual.
Mutual? What are you talking about, indifference?
That's what you said. You said the indifference would have been mutual. You know, between my father and you, if you had met, it's what you said. There would have been an indifference there, and yet in front of your work, I finally said goodbye to him.
I don't paint for your relatives, Joseph.
Well, why else do you do it? Not for McKinney. Don't tell me these paintings are for McKinney, because they're for all of us. That's me from Tottenville, my father, my mother, my sister, the whole desperate world.
True, you go to any store, you see my stuff. Reproductions. Schmucks from Tottenville don't have the means to buy the real thing. But still, you hang them in your living rooms, in your kitchens, in your washrooms, even so you can take a look while you're on the can. And it's true, Joseph, there's nothing I can do about that. And the money people, they do even better than the rest of you. They go to McKinney and buy the real thing, and they hang them in their reception halls and their offices, so all of a sudden they got a little class and can make some more money. There are no angels to consume my work, because as I have learned over the years, there are no angels. There are just you. And if I don't drink, smoke, if I don't talk, if I allow myself to reflect, then the day will come when the inescapable truth of that fact will break my fucking heart, and I would like you to leave now.
You paint for us. Why does that break your heart?
I don't paint for you. I paint to overcome you. I need to wash. Give me 3 minutes. Take your stuff. which sits like an eagle's eyrie on the mountain tops among the clouds. No one can take it by storm. From there, I fly down into reality to seize my prey. But I do not remain there. I take my prey home, and this prey is a picture I weave into the tapestry in my castle. And then I live as one dead. In the baptism of forgetfulness, I plunge everything experienced into the eternity of remembrance. I sit thoughtful like an old man, gray-haired, and in a low voice, almost a whisper, explain the pictures. By my side, a child sits and listens, even though he remembers everything before I tell it. Dear God. Thoughtful. I always thought you fellas were out to kill us, and now you give me such a beautiful thing.
Ah, this place has potential.
Serves my needs. Yes, Joseph.
It's bigger than I remember.
Can I get you something?
No, thank you. En route, you know. Where are your paintings?
They're racked up.
Big. You're sort of relaxing up here?
Yeah,
Kind of dark in here to paint, so you're taking a rest for a while?
that's right.
Has Frank been around?
Lloyd? No, McKinney was supposed to come.
Oh yeah, okay. He didn't come?
Maybe tomorrow he'll come.
You should see the stuff.
He can sit in the toilet.
You seen the show?
What show?
Warhol's? I wrote the catalog. It's at the Marlboro.
I know where it is.
It would be great to see you down there. It'd be fun. Bring Mel along. Have I got that right?
Mel, yeah, Mel is correct.
It'd be fun. It's getting dark in here.
I like half-light. Thanks for the book.
I knew it was your favorite. You want me to open a window?
It's jam.
Kind of fuggy. Tickets for the show, I'll get them sent over. I can arrange them.
Mel.
That's right. I see you still got the bed.
What?
The bed, it's still here.
Oh,
You stay over?
sometime.
That's good.
People's hope, it
Sorry. You okay, Mark?
overwhelms. Put some paper on the floor.
Sorry.
That paper there, put it on the floor. No charge.
Jean's coming to New York. Buying a place.
Your sister, I remember.
Sure.
What about your mother?
She died 2 months back.
That's good.
So she's free, Jean.
Good. Good.
Thanks for the picture.
You stand for a drink?
Only. En route, you know, busy life.
Hard to keep up.
I do my best.
I have to go now.
Sure. Well, maybe see you at Mulberry's. See you down there. It'll be fun. Shit.
Speciality, Mr.
Is that being
Toad.
recorded?
Here we are. Now that's over. Peter and I. It is recording, I think, and we're
Well, we're
both
both available.
available for weddings, bar mitzvahs.
We can do butch or camp.
And we can do camp. Lots of camp.
Dames,
Yeah.
ugly sisters,
There's nothing like a day.
leading men.
Nothing like the way you've
Leading
seen me
ladies.
do it. Anyway. This is. Oh, there's Kitty.
Don't get Flo and Dame Kate in.
There's Flo.
Katie, where's Katie? Let's all
It's
look
all
at
got to
Katie.
capture them.
Katie's, make, yeah, come on.
This is. Any word on that?
Katie. Katie, clear the plates, please.
And our wonderful
Sally,
producer.
Yeah, ready,
Sally.
available for productions, PR, casting. Jules, camera work.
Camera work extraordinary.
Yes, the event filmed.
And Gwen, and Gwen
The-
single, yes.
But it mentioned in every review,
Yes.
without fail.
Yeah.
And last,
Ditto.
there's some guy or other
Yeah.
who, I don't know what he did, but he was something to do with it.
Bridgmont this, Bridgmont that.
Yes, what is it? The pretentious and dull centre. It managed to combine dullness with pretentiousness.
Who
at
said
the same
that?
time. The stage.
The stage?
review was awful.
You're joking. Did we get a bad review in the stage?
Review, it was a silly review.
No, it's a good, yeah, for everybody but me. I got slated, nobody else got.
But that actually is a mark of honour.
You get slated by the stage.
By the stage.
Oh, absolutely.
Because the stage just gives good reviews, really. I mean, you know, inanely good reviews, doesn't it?
Bridgmont's masterly. You handsome beast.
John Paxton, have you ever
There.
review? It's strange.
What wanker's that?
I'm getting a review, I
Some
think.
man at CNA.
Yeah. Man at Brentford Nylons.
It's very strange programming. I don't get that. I mean, I don't know the play, but it's like every play seems to be so obscure.
And all terribly long, apparently. Diana said they'd taken half an hour out.
Very good.
And it's a bit like Hitchcock Blondes, that was very long. It's not, it's 3 hours.
We wondered if we wanted.
I don't want to go into this.
I'll do. Yeah.
We have magic.
I'll wait out for
The last word, I think.
so young.
And it's a wrap.